Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, number 66.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One down, base is empty. That's ripped, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Adley Rutschman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely.
All right, Boog, so I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have it.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. One left for the Orioles. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy. And getting to start for Baltimore, Dean Kremer. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offered in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The wind and the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now the number 2 hitter, Edward Olivares. In there at the knees for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's outside. That misses, and it's 2-1. The pitch to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Two on the way. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cheng aboard here at first with nobody out. Goes down looking.
Batting third.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And there's a foul ball. In there at the knees. Man at first, one away. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Left-hand batter waits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike. Mountcastle, a tall first baseman, hitting fifth in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. He goes down looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Anthony Santander at the plate. Just off the inside edge. And a foul ball. One now. And that one is inside. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Here's Eddie Rosario. And that's outside, and that is ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. On the corner for a strike.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Now at the plate, Heston Kjerstad. And first offering is fouled off. Santander off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one misses. Ball one. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Late with the swing there. 1-2. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. One out, bases empty. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Batting 6. The first baseman,
Marco Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Popped up, 2 away.
batting 7. The shortstop, number 7.
Now here is Mitch Jebb. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Misses inside, and it's 1-1. Base hit center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Andy Rodriguez.
No, too low.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 2. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Number 66 to bat next. Three-0 down. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the pitcher. Base hit center field. One run's in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Sung-Chae Cheng. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Two outs. Soft contact in the air. Brings it in for the third out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We play 2 full. It's the Pirates 2 and the Orioles nothing. Top half of the third inning. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Dean Kremer. As the lefty gets to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Dribbled up the third baseline. Over to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 3, second baseman,
Jorge Mateo now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. The Orioles trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in the dirt. Good eye in that spot. That clips a corner.
Full count.
The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Jeb sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and stole a base his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. He handles it himself, and the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there, and they're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Edward Olivares. Kremer back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that one upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, no left fielder, Jake.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Fraley struck out swinging his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call.
One ball, no strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. That's off the mark. Full count now.
Full count.
And the righty deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Jack Sawinski now at the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That one misses. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next to hit, Termarr Johnson. First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the 3rd. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off to the right. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Pirates leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adley Rutschman. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. The lefty fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. In the air, left side. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Mountcastle in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ballgame.
Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Here comes a pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Anthony Santander will hit next. Walked his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals.
High.
Just missed.
2-1.
Chopper right side. Gonzalez.
Out.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th at the plate for Pittsburgh. Marco Gonzalez.
Marco Gonzalez.
The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Kicks and fires. That one just misses.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Mateo throws to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, number 7.
Mitch Jebb, the next Pirate to hit. Singled and scored his first time. On a line out towards center. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Endy Rodriguez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Got a good eye there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Jed at first, one gone. Now fly ball to right center. Santander sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the pitcher, Jackson. Whoa.
And now the pitcher. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Misses outside, and 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. And the pitch. Got it by him for the K. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Eddie Rosario. The wind of the pitch. Rosario in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Olivares sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 13.
Here's the center fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Flied to right his first time. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fraley makes a nice running catch. Stepping in, Dean Kremer. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. The Pirates up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. In position. Drops into the glove. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng. The wind to kick the pitch. Pulls that one foul. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Edward Olivares.
And now the right fielder, Edward Olivares. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cole Irvin up and throwing. Means getting cranked up as well. And ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fraley up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Henderson gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they're on top 2-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Mitch Keller.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
So the batting order turns over. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Strike on the inside corner. Keller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, it expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
So up next, Jordan Westburg. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
Activity in the bullpen. James Karinchak, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Chapman, a left-hander, also throwing. The Pirates holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
A little bit high. And now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And there's the automatic. Westburg leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the air out towards right center. Olivares moving under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And now Gunnar Henderson. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Bradish.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jack Sawinski.
The center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
And here it comes.
1-0.
Very high with that one. And that's ball 1. And a pitch. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-0. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Santander pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
Marco Gonzalez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Fastball for a strike. Got one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Righty delivers. Just off the outside edge. And a full count now. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, James Karinchak.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Colton Cowser. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Left-hand batter waits.
Yep.
There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And misses inside. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
So now a pinch hitter, Cedric Mullins. Looking to start something with one gone.
Mullins.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. The Orioles down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Bounce to the right. And that's a fair ball.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. First offering, and it just misses. Mullins, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Strikeout.
In the dirt. Save. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Olivares sizing this one up. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
And that one a little below the knees. 2-0. Just missed. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Pablo Reyes.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. So remaining in the game defensively, Cedric Mullins. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Cole Irvin.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now into the ball game on defense, Samuel Basallo. He takes over as the new first baseman. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mitch Jebb. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Cade Povich is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That clips the zone. 1-2.
1-2.
And he deals. That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The catcher, number 5.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. That one catches the corner.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And now the lefty. Swing and a tapper. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Brian Hayes. Runner on first and 1 down for him. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. David Bednar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now into the game, number 19. He's the new third baseman.
Number 19.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Kobe Mayo. The pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
One ball,
Bednar,
one strike.
multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing third base, number 40, Mike Hoffman.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bednar, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Down the line. Brings it in. Out number 2.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Connor Norby, looking for a 2-out start with the bases empty. That clips the corner.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Righty to the plate. That one way outside, and the count even 1-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is that. Staying in the game on defense, Kobe Mayo. He pinch hit last half inning, but now he's in a position he's not familiar with at all. Seems like a questionable move here. Also into the ball game, Mike Tauchman. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Coming on for the Orioles, Cade Povich.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So coming into the game now on defense, Yair Camargo. He takes over behind the plate. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Brian Reynolds. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now into the ball game on defense, Christian Pache. He's the new third baseman. Pinch hitter coming on, Liover Peguero. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Connor Joe trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The lefty fires. Stays alive. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Stone Garrett, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that's outside. 1-0. Joe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Yeah, there's the strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's out to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
First and second, 2 down. Mitch Jed, the next Pirate to hit. The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires.
That's a ball.
First and second, 2 down. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Now into the game, Brian Reynolds. He takes over in right.
Number 10.
Also entering the game, Liover Peguero. He'll be out in left field.
Number 31, Liover.
Also into the ball game, Connor Joe. He'll be patrolling center field.
Joe.
Also entering the game, Stone Garrett. He'll play second. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Shepard comes on trying to close it out. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So coming into the game now on defense, C.J. Cron. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The pitch. The shortstop takes a ball. Right through there for a strike.
Big and bad right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Gonzalez. He'll play second. Also into the ball game, Andrew McCutchen. He'll be out in left field. So next to hit for Baltimore, Samuel Basallo, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And another ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 31, Cedric Muller.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ross Adolph, looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and now just a two-run deficit.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Orioles down to their final out, and into the box for Baltimore, Eddie Rosario. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Two down, nobody on.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Orioles down to their final strike. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the team today.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on.